He's a monster. And I've known he's a monster for years. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a character.
No, girl.
See, hardly nobody knows. But I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time. And you keep her that way.
It feels like every time the industry starts to calm down, someone comes out and shakes the table all over again. And this time, that someone is Jaguar Wright. And if you've been paying attention, then you already know. When Jaguar starts talking, she doesn't hold back. She doesn't soften her words, she doesn't tiptoe around names, and she definitely doesn't care who feels uncomfortable. But what nobody expected was for her to come this hard at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Because this isn't just gossip. This isn't just another celebrity rumor floating around the internet. Jaguar is making some heavy accusations, claims that go straight to the core of one of the most powerful couples in the world. She's saying that behind all the fame, behind the luxury, behind the flawless image, there's something much darker going on.
A campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
Oh, God, no.
And the part that really has people talking, she claims Jay-Z has been controlling Beyonce for years, not just emotionally, not just mentally, but allegedly through substances, keeping her in a state where she can't fully see what's happening around her. Now, think about that for a second. We're talking about Beyonce, one of the most successful, respected, and admired women on the planet, a woman who built her name on strength, independence, and power. So when someone comes out and says she might not be as free as we think, it hits differently. And suddenly, people aren't just listening, they're questioning everything. Because what if the fairy tale isn't really a fairy tale?
What age was Foxy Brown's son?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But that's...
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know you did. I'm just asking a question. I'm not insinuating. I just asked a question. I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is in this industry, when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay.
To understand why these claims are hitting so hard, you have to go back to the beginning. Before the billion-dollar empire, before the power couple title, before they became untouchable. Beyonce was young, still finding her voice, still growing into the superstar we know today. She came up in the spotlight, but she was protected, guided by her family, especially her father, who managed her career early on. Everything about her image was carefully shaped, polished, controlled, and almost perfect. Then came Jay-Z. At the time, he was already established, older, experienced, and deeply connected in the music industry. He wasn't just another artist, he was a businessman, a strategist, someone who knew how the game worked.
But I've been tight about this shit for years. So to be honest, like, if you remember the best of both worlds, you don't see my name on that. You know what I mean? And
your name is not on either album.
Hell no, I never wanted no parts of that. So when Holmes was doing that, I was like, bro, you know our homie violated, and he violated my girl.
Their connection seemed natural on the surface. Two talented individuals coming together, building something bigger than themselves. But what nobody really paid attention to back then was the age difference, the timing, the power dynamic. Because when people look back now, they start asking different questions. Questions like, how did it really begin? Beyonce has said in interviews that she met Jay-Z when she was around 18, and that they started dating not long after. At the time, it didn't raise many eyebrows, but now, years later, with more awareness and more conversations about power and influence, people are looking at that timeline differently. Because Jay-Z wasn't just older, he was already in a position of power. And when you mix youth, fame, and influence, things can get complicated very quickly.
Interesting thing is that one of Beyonce's bodyguards confirmed.
But here's the twist. For years, their relationship was seen as untouchable. They were the blueprint, the definition of success, loyalty, and partnership. Even when rumors of cheating surfaced, even when the world saw cracks, like that infamous elevator moment involving Solange, people still believed they would always rise above it. And they did, at least on the surface. They turned pain into music. Albums like Lemonade and 4.44 gave fans a glimpse into their struggles, but even then it felt controlled, like we were only seeing what they wanted us to see. And maybe that's why Jaguar's claims are shaking people so much, because she's not talking about what we already know, she's talking about what we don't see. According to Jaguar, the image we've been sold for years isn't the full truth. She claims Jay-Z has been controlling Beyoncé from the very beginning, carefully shaping her environment, limiting her independence, and allegedly using substances as a way to keep her compliant.
Their relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires.
Now, let's be clear, these are allegations, there's no confirmed proof, but the way Jaguar tells it, it sounds like she believes every word she's saying. And what really adds fuel to the fire is how confident she is. She doesn't hesitate, she doesn't second-guess herself. She speaks like someone who feels she knows something the public doesn't. And that's what makes people pause. Because whether you believe her or not, you can't ignore the way she's saying it. But it doesn't stop there. Jaguar didn't just focus on Jay-Z and Beyoncé, she started connecting dots, bringing up patterns, talking about how certain powerful men in the industry have been accused of controlling women, especially younger women, and how those situations often involve manipulation, influence, and sometimes substances. She pointed to other high-profile cases, suggesting that what she's describing isn't rare, it's just hidden. And suddenly, the conversation got bigger. It wasn't just about one couple anymore, it became about the entire system. And that's when people really started paying attention. Because if even a small part of what she's saying is true, it changes everything.
See, hardly nobody knows. But I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
Now, fans are divided. Some people are completely rejecting the claims. They see Beyoncé as strong, intelligent, and fully in control of her life. To them, the idea that she's being manipulated feels disrespectful to everything she represents. But others, they're not so quick to dismiss it. They point to how private Beyoncé has become over the years, how rare her interviews are, how controlled her appearances feel. And they wonder if maybe, just maybe, there's more happening behind the scenes than we realize. And then there are those moments that people keep bringing up. The elevator incident, the quiet body language at public events.
He's a monster. And I've known he's a monster for years. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a character.
No, girl.
The way she sometimes seems distant or withdrawn. Of course, none of these things prove anything, but in the world of speculation, they become pieces of a puzzle, and Jaguar Wright is using those pieces to build a very specific narrative. A narrative where Beyoncé isn't just a global icon, but someone who might be trapped in a situation she can't easily walk away from. And that idea, it's hard for people to sit with, because it challenges everything we've believed for years. It makes people question whether success and power always equal freedom, and it forces a deeper, uncomfortable question. What if someone can have everything and still not be in control? The emotional weight of these claims is heavy, because at the center of it all is Beyoncé, not just the superstar, but the woman, the wife, the mother.
Right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
Oh, no. If Beyonce is in prison, she's in one of the most expensive prisons ever.
Yes, she is. And she's watched 24 hours a day. She's not allowed to make a choice for herself, not at all, not in any way. People think she has an amazing life. She is told what to say, she is told what to eat, she is told what to drink, she is told what to wear.
By whom?
She is not her husband's wife, she is his employee. It's a business arrangement. She was a dowry.
If even a fraction of this were true, it wouldn't just be a scandal, it would be a deeply personal situation affecting her life, her children, and her legacy. And that's why people feel so strongly about it. Some fans feel protective. They don't want to believe that someone they admire could be going through something like that. Others feel concerned. They start looking at old moments differently, wondering if there were signs they missed. And then there are those who feel frustrated because they believe people are too quick to believe rumors without evidence. But regardless of where people stand, one thing is clear. The conversation has changed. It isn't just about music anymore. It's about power, control, influence, and the truth behind the image. As for Jaguar Wright, she doesn't seem interested in backing down. If anything, she seems more determined than ever. She continues to speak out, continues to call out names, and continues to challenge the narrative that the industry has built. And whether people believe her or not, she's forcing a conversation that many weren't ready to have. Because at the end of the day, the biggest question isn't just about Jay-Z or Beyonce, it's about what we choose to believe. Do we trust the image we've been shown for years, or do we start questioning what's behind it? Because sometimes the truth isn't as simple as it looks, and sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones nobody wants to tell. So now the question is, what do you think? Is this just another case of wild accusations with no proof, or is there something deeper hiding behind the spotlight? Because one thing's for sure, this story isn't over.